Have you ever woken up with stiff joints and thought, is this just how aging feels? Maybe you've been sticking with daily walks, hoping they're enough to keep your body strong and your pain at bay. But here's a gentle truth many people don't hear enough. After 65, walking alone might not be the best way to stay pain-free. In fact, it might be holding you back from the mobility, energy, and confidence you truly deserve. Now, I'm not here to knock walking. It's a wonderful form of movement. It gets you outdoors, clears the mind, and keeps the blood flowing. But if walking is the only exercise in your routine, your body could be missing out on vital support. Certain joints might be overused, while other muscles go undertrained. That imbalance is one reason so many older adults still struggle with discomfort, even if they're moving every day. In this video, we're going to take a deeper look at the kind of movement your body truly needs to stay pain-free and vibrant after 65. We'll explore a few specific exercises that work smarter, not harder, for aging muscles and joints. These are gentle, effective ways to strengthen your body without increasing wear and tear. If you've been feeling stuck in a routine that no longer works, this might just be the breath of fresh air you need. Let's begin with something that feels almost too good to be true water-based exercise. Imagine stepping into a warm pool. The pressure on your knees disappears. Your hips don't ache. Your back feels lighter. That's the magic of water. It holds you up while helping you move. Whether you're swimming laps, doing gentle leg lifts in the shallow end, or even walking back and forth in waist-deep water, your joints get a break, while your muscles still get to work. For many people, water is the only place where movement feels effortless again. One woman I spoke with, 71 years old, shared that walking on dry land left her sore for hours, but just 2 sessions a week in her local pool made her feel 10 years younger. Her balance improved, she started sleeping better, and best of all, she stopped dreading movement. And here's something most folks don't realize. Water doesn't just help your joints. It actually strengthens muscles you might not use in your everyday life. In water, your core engages to keep you upright. Your legs work differently because of the resistance. Even your arms get a gentle workout just by moving through the water. It's like a full-body gym with a built-in cushion. You don't have to swim like an Olympian. Some of the best routines are done holding onto the pool wall, lifting legs, making circles with your arms, or jogging lightly in place. And if balance is a concern, which, let's be honest, it is for many of us, the pool gives you freedom to wobble without fear of falling. That kind of confidence is priceless. Next, let's talk about something that might surprise you: strength training. If you're picturing heavy dumbbells and crowded gyms, don't worry, we're not going there. Strength training after 65 doesn't mean lifting like a bodybuilder. It means giving your muscles the resistance they need to stay active, especially the ones that help you get out of a chair, carry a grocery bag, or walk up a flight of stairs without pain. Here's what most people don't know. After age 60, we naturally start losing muscle about 1 to 2% every year. That's not just about looking fit. Muscle loss means less support for your joints. It's why everyday movements get harder, and why injuries become more common. The good news? You can absolutely rebuild and maintain that muscle. You just need the right kind of strength training. A friend of mine, George, is 75. For years he thought walking was enough, until he began noticing how easily he got tired. He started doing just 10 minutes of bodyweight exercises at home. Simple things like wall push-ups, chair squats, and gentle resistance band pulls. Within 2 months, his posture improved. His balance got better. And he said the strangest thing: "My legs actually feel lighter." That's what strength does. It makes movement easier. Even better, strength training helps protect your bones. If you've ever been told you have thinning bones or early signs of osteoporosis, know this: weight-bearing movements like light squats or lifting even 2-pound weights can slow down that bone loss. That means fewer fractures, more freedom. You don't need fancy equipment to get started. A sturdy chair, some light bands, or even canned food from your pantry can be all you need. The key is starting slow, 2 or 3 times a week, 5 to 10 minutes, just enough to tell your body, hey, we're still in this game. And here's a tip I share often. Do your strength movements right after your morning coffee or tea. When your energy is highest, make it part of your morning ritual like brushing your teeth, but for your joints and muscles. Now, let's take a moment to check in. Are you still with me? If so, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear if water workouts or strength training sound doable for you. And if you haven't already, be sure to like this video and subscribe. It helps us keep bringing you content that makes your life easier and healthier. Let's keep this conversation going, because we've got more to explore. Now that you're starting to see how much more movement can offer than just a daily walk, let's talk about something that blends both the body and the mind. Tai Chi and Qigong. You've probably seen a group of older adults moving slowly in a park, almost like they're dancing in slow motion. That's Tai Chi. And behind those graceful motions is a deeply powerful practice, not just for physical strength, but also for balance, coordination, and peace of mind. Here's the thing. As we age, our balance becomes one of the most important abilities to maintain. Falls are one of the leading causes of injury in people over 65. And walking, while good, doesn't necessarily train the tiny stabilizing muscles that keep you upright. That's where Tai Chi shines. It challenges your coordination gently but consistently. The slow, flowing movements require focus, control, and awareness of your posture. Over time, this builds not only better balance but also a stronger core and improved mobility.
But there's more to it than that. Tai Chi and its cousin, Qigong, aren't just exercises, they're rituals. They calm your nervous system. They teach you to breathe with intention. They offer a moment of stillness in a noisy world. And for many people, this mental calm translates into fewer aches, better sleep, and even improved blood pressure. I once met a man named Richard at a community center. He was 74 and had been dealing with recurring dizziness and stiff legs for years. His daughter encouraged him to try a local Tai Chi class. At first, he wasn't convinced. "It just looks like waving your arms around," he told me with a laugh. But he gave it a shot. And within weeks, something shifted. His walking became more fluid. He stopped reaching for furniture to steady himself. And maybe most importantly, he started looking forward to the sessions, not just for his body, but for how relaxed and clear-headed he felt afterward. That's the beauty of these gentle movement practices. They meet you exactly where you are. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing arthritis, or simply trying to stay independent, Tai Chi and Qigong allow you to move without fear of pain or falling. And they don't require any equipment. Just a bit of space, a quiet environment, and a willingness to move slowly and with purpose. Now, let's shift gears a bit and talk about a type of exercise that might surprise you: cycling. Yes, even after 65, you can absolutely enjoy biking. And no, I don't mean hopping on a road bike and racing through traffic. I'm talking about stationary cycling, or using a recumbent bike, a low-impact, joint-friendly way to strengthen your legs and boost your heart health. Here's what makes cycling so valuable. It removes the pounding that your knees and hips take when you walk on hard surfaces. Instead of absorbing your weight with every step, your legs get to move in a smooth circular motion while your body stays supported by the seat. That means less pain, less inflammation, and more freedom to move longer without discomfort. A lot of people hesitate with biking because they're afraid of falling or getting hurt. That's where recumbent bikes come in. They're designed to sit low to the ground, with a backrest for added support. They're incredibly stable and comfortable, especially if you deal with lower back or hip pain. And you can find them at most gyms, or even set one up in your own living room. Let me tell you about Barbara. She's 70 now, and has always loved walking around her neighborhood. But a few years ago, her knees started giving her trouble. The long walks she once loved began to feel more like a chore. She tried a stationary bike on a friend's recommendation, just 10 minutes a day to start. Within a few weeks, she noticed her legs feeling stronger and more stable. Her knee pain lessened. She didn't feel winded going up the stairs anymore. And maybe best of all, she could stay active while watching her favorite morning show. That kind of flexibility made it easy to stay consistent. Cycling also has another bonus. It boosts your cardiovascular health. It gets your heart rate up without putting extra pressure on your joints. And for many older adults, that gentle push on the heart and lungs helps improve circulation, stamina, and even mental clarity. If you're someone who struggles with feeling sluggish or tired, cycling could be a quiet game changer. Now, if you're not ready for a full cycling session, just start small. Pedal for 5 minutes while listening to music or watching the sunrise. Add a few minutes each week. The key is to build a rhythm you enjoy, something you look forward to, not something that feels like punishment. By now, you might be thinking, okay, I'm seeing new options, but how do I know which one's right for me? And that's the beauty of this conversation. You don't have to choose just one. Your body thrives on variety. Mixing water workouts with strength training and adding a dose of Tai Chi or cycling a few days a week gives your joints a break, your muscles new challenges, and your brain a fresh sense of focus. And here's something to keep in mind. There's no single correct path. The right exercise for you is the one that fits your body, your lifestyle, and most importantly, your spirit. Something you enjoy. Because when movement becomes joyful, you're far more likely to stick with it, and that's where the real magic happens. If this video is helping spark new ideas for your wellness journey, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what kind of exercise has worked or not worked for you. And if you're finding value here, give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps this growing community of older adults stay informed, inspired, and strong inside and out. So now that we've explored options like Tai Chi and cycling, let's talk about something that's often overlooked, yet incredibly powerful. It's simple, it's safe, and it doesn't even require you to leave your home. I'm talking about chair yoga and gentle stretching. Now you might be thinking, is stretching really that important? Let me put it this way. Flexibility is one of the first things we lose as we age, and yet it's also one of the easiest things to maintain if you give it even a little attention. The problem is, many of us only notice how stiff we've become when it's already limiting us. Struggling to reach up into a cupboard, turning our neck while driving, or feeling tight just trying to put on socks. Sound familiar? That's exactly where chair yoga comes in. Imagine starting your day with 10 minutes of gentle movements, shoulder rolls, neck stretches, ankle circles, right from your kitchen chair. No gym clothes, no yoga mat, no pressure. Just calm, controlled movements that help your body feel looser, lighter, and more aligned. These types of movements aren't about becoming flexible enough to touch your toes or twist into a pretzel. They're about preserving your ability to move freely and pain-free in everyday life. They help relieve stiffness in your back, tension in your neck, tightness in your hips, areas that affect your comfort all day long. And it's not just about comfort, it's also about posture. Years of sitting, slouching, or simply carrying yourself with a bit less energy than before can gradually cause you to hunch forward. That puts stress on your spine, contributes to back pain, and even affects your balance. Chair yoga helps gently realign your posture, strengthens the muscles that support your spine, and reminds your body what upright and balanced actually feels like.
Let me introduce you to Charles. He's 75, and for years he didn't think much about stretching. He figured walking was enough. But he began waking up stiff and feeling sluggish, especially in his shoulders and lower back. His wife showed him a 5-minute chair yoga video online, and he agreed to try it just once. Well, he stuck with it. Within a few weeks, he noticed his posture improving, his back pain lessening, and surprisingly, his mood lifting. It became part of his morning ritual, like brewing coffee. A simple act that set the tone for the whole day. You don't need to do anything fancy to get started. Seated spinal twists, gentle side bends, wrist and ankle rolls. These can all be done from a sturdy chair. Add in some slow, deep breathing, and you've got a full-body, full-mind routine that nurtures both movement and mindfulness. It's not just a physical act. It's a signal to your body. You matter. I'm taking care of you. Now, let's pull everything together with a message I hope you take to heart.
By now, you've probably realized something important. The right exercise after 65 isn't about pushing harder. It's about moving smarter. It's not about doing what everyone else is doing. It's about tuning in to what your body needs and responding with kindness and consistency. Water workouts, strength training, Tai Chi, cycling, and chair yoga. They all offer different benefits. You don't need to master all of them. You don't need to do them every day. What matters is that you stay curious, stay consistent, and stay in motion. Small steps, taken regularly, add up to big changes over time. And here's something else I want you to remember. It's never too late to start. Whether you're 65 or 95, your body is still capable of healing, strengthening, and adapting. You may move more slowly now, or feel more tired than you used to. But that doesn't mean you're done growing. Not at all. In fact, every day you choose to move with purpose is another day you're reclaiming control over your health, your freedom, and your joy. You're not exercising just for muscles or mobility. You're doing it so you can play with your grandkids without fear of falling. So you can travel, garden, dance, or simply get out of bed without groaning. You're doing it so you can live fully and on your own terms. So take a moment now and ask yourself, what's one small movement I can add to my day? Can I walk in the pool for 10 minutes? Try a seated stretch before lunch? Maybe lift some soup cans while watching TV? Whatever it is, write it down. Commit to it. And just start. And if this video gave you new ideas or inspired you, I'd love to hear about it. Leave a comment below, share what resonated with you most. What kind of exercise are you already doing? And what are you curious to try next? Your story could inspire someone else watching right now. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a great time. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you don't miss our future videos. We're building a community here, a place where people over 60 can come for advice, encouragement, and real solutions to stay active and healthy. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope you leave feeling motivated, hopeful, and confident that yes, you are capable of feeling better, stronger, and more in control. You don't have to settle for stiffness or fatigue. You just need the right tools and a little bit of daily movement to feel amazing again. Here's to living your best, most pain-free life at any age.